Fawe Rwanda is Rwanda's chapter of the Forum for African Women Educationalists, Fawe, a Pan-African women's organization striving to build a society where all Rwandan girls can access education, perform well, and complete their studies and transition to their career pathways. Although unemployment in Rwanda was declining before the outbreak of COVID-19, with the improving economy of the country, the unemployment rate in the country, which has always been higher among women, was worsened by this pandemic. Fawe Rwanda responded to this women's unemployment issue by creating a Career Women's Center in 2020 based in Kiyovu sector in Nyarugenge district in the city of Kigali.
In Fawe's context, we need to see a young girl become a woman of career, a professional woman or a businesswoman who is proud of her role, who is proud of her job, and who is able to mentor other young women. We therefore have been in education for long, and we are now thinking of linking education to employment. Against that background, we created a Career Women's Center in 2020 with support from UN Women, La Francophonie, and some funding from MasterCard Foundation. The purpose of the Career Center is to train young women and girls in entrepreneurship, digital skills, and leadership skills.
Fawe is a well-known, very respected institution that has been doing an excellent job in terms of promoting education for girls, for young women. And in that process, they have learned a lot of lessons on how best to prepare the young women for careers that are fulfilling, but also for self-employment and entrepreneurship.
The purpose of this center is to improve Rwandan women's employability by equipping them with the necessary skills to access employment, create profitable business, but also counter the socio-economic effects of COVID-19.
The support I need is to get me well equipped so that I can be the right person to be selected by the employers.
I have an idea of creating my own job. To be able to create my own job, I need skills that will help me to know what kind of business I may engage in and what is useful update information for business, how to make presentable business plan, and the best way to communicate with other business people. I need a startup capital to be able to implement my business idea.
These skills include business and entrepreneurship skills, coaching, mentoring, leadership, and life skills. The center will also play the role of bridging the digital gender divide in favor of girls and women.
We realized that during COVID-19, digital skills were more important than ever. Applying for a job, training, seeking for employment, banking, all of these, all basic things needed digital skills.
We have learned from this COVID crisis that the future is digital. As a matter of fact, the present is digital. And we are preparing these young women to make sure that we close the digital gender divide and we give them all the tools and equipment to succeed in an increasingly demanding world and job market.
This Career Women's Center reserves particular attention to women who completed secondary school but did not have a chance to pursue tertiary education, as well as fresh university graduates from vulnerable backgrounds who need some special skills which could render them more employable, as well as those that can allow them to start their own businesses or to polish their already existing businesses. The pioneers of training at the Career Women's Center were 147 Fawe Rwanda secondary school alumni who did not make it to tertiary education. The week-long training conducted in October 2020 strongly impacted these women, especially in business idea generation and business plan development.
Byamaze kunguka ahangaha ni byinshi, maze kubona ko amakosa nigeze gukora mu mushinga nari naratangiye ugafeiringa, ubu ngubu mfite uburyo nayakosora. Business plan ubu nayikora neza nta kibazo.
Each of these girls was helped to identify among the various business ideas initially in her mind the most reliable one that can be turned into a viable business. And with funding from Fawe Rwanda, in partnership with her friends, these girls' business projects have already started getting a startup capital. These were followed by another 30 women already in business who were trained for 30 days in March-April 2021. These ones were selected randomly from the general population. They only had to have successfully completed secondary school, or TVET, and to be already in business in a struggling situation. The training encompassed computer manipulation and internet essentials for business management, entrepreneurship and business development, as well as sexual reproductive health, intended for increasing these women's confidence and ability to fight gender-based violence, unwanted pregnancies, HIV/AIDS, and other challenges hindering women's access to their rights. These women resumed their businesses, taking into account the knowledge and skills acquired during the training. Indeed, they have been induced to make productive use of the internet.
Chaque fois que je commandais quelque chose à l'étranger, ça prenait des années car cela passait par des intermédiaires et cela me coûtait cher. Mais avec les compétences numériques déjà acquises, je ferai des commandes en ligne moi-même et cela rendra mes affaires plus rentables et je serai plus compétitive sur le marché.
They now know what a business mindset is. They are innovative. They can also link with financial institutions to get loans. They will be able to sustain themselves as families and the nation as well, but also may give back to Fawe to help others who will come.
The number of women already trained at this Career Women's Center totals up to 174, and Fawe Rwanda's plan is to reach 1,200 girls and women in 3 years. And to achieve this goal, strong support is needed in this direction.
We extend appreciation so far to UN Women, Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie, and still we'll continue to advocate for more funding for all the partners that will be interested. We are ready to partner with them on this cause.
We are proud to partner with Fawe, and we do hope that many other partners will join us in supporting the Rwanda Women Career Center.
We are very grateful about this support from UN Women. The initial support they gave us helped us buy equipment. You'll see computers, you'll see facilities like desks and chairs. And we continue to work with them to mobilize further funding. We got new donors on board to support the Women Career Center, the La Francophonie, for digital skills, entrepreneurship, and leadership skills. We call upon Fawe friends to come along and support this noble cause.
We still have challenges. The girls, much as the retention and access of girls has increased in schools, but we still need your support. As you know, we are an NGO, we don't have government funds. Please, I encourage you to come and support our girls. You know, as the saying goes, support a girl and you support a nation.
This Career Women's Center is Fawe Rwanda's concept that targets gender-sensitive employment and business development to improve the livelihood of Rwandan women. It also complements the effort of the government of Rwanda in bridging the gender gap in the employment sector by supporting all interventions intended to empower women to take part in today's digital economy for national development.